I don't know who needs to hear this today. You are not lazy. You are just exhausted, not just in your body, in your soul. And God sees it. I don't know all the reasons why you are tired, but I do know what it is like to be in that place where just breathing feels like effort, where it feels like you are disappointing everyone, including yourself, where nothing seems to move forward, and the world keeps asking for more from you than you have left to give, and maybe no one else notices. Because from the outside, it looks like you're okay. You are functioning. You are smiling. You are showing up, but inside, you are slowly falling apart. And here is what no one tells you. Tiredness can feel like failure. Like maybe if you were stronger or more spiritual, you would not be like this. So now you are not just exhausted. You are ashamed and guilty of being exhausted. Like somehow your weariness is a spiritual failure. You wonder, if I really trusted God, would I still feel this way? If I really had faith, why does rest feel so far away? Should I not be stronger by now? But let me ask you, what if Jesus does not just want to fix your tiredness, but sit in it with you, to hold your hand in the silence, to say, you don't have to be strong here, not with me. Dear beloved, even if no one else understands your exhaustion, Jesus does. That voice of guilt, that is not Jesus, it is the enemy. Jesus is not disappointed in your tiredness. He is not looking for your performance. He is looking for you. So if that is you, done, worn, afraid, tired of trying, this devotional is for you. I want to take you somewhere. A quiet place. A garden. Not just any garden, but one called Gethsemane. I want you to see something, that Jesus, the one who sees you in your exhaustion, has been there too. Gethsemane is holy ground for the overwhelmed. Not just because Jesus prayed there, but because he broke there. The one who sweat blood in Gethsemane. Imagine that. The Son of God, the one who raised the dead, calmed storms, and cast out demons, collapsing under the weight of sorrow, so deep it ruptured his blood vessels. Luke 22:44 says, being in anguish, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was like drops of blood falling to the ground. This was not just poetic imagery. It was a real physical condition called hematidrosis, brought on by extreme emotional stress. Jesus did not float above pain. He did not just trust God and push through. He felt everything: grief, dread, isolation, the ache of carrying something no one else could understand, the agony of asking for a way out and not getting it, overwhelmed, crushed, undone. He tells his friends, my soul is overwhelmed to the point of death. Matthew 26:38. Have you ever felt like that? So heavy you thought your heart would give out from the inside. So worn you just wanted the world to stop spinning for one moment so you could breathe. Jesus did too. He did not fake it. He didn't faith it. He fell. He cried. He begged, Father, if it's possible, let this cup pass from me. And then, somehow, from that place of unraveling, he whispered the words that saved the world. Yet not my will, but yours be done. But that surrender did not come from strength. It came from trusting in his Father, even while undone. So if you are there, in your own Gethsemane, scared, crushed, without answers, please hear this. Jesus met his lowest moment with honesty, not shame. You can too. You are not broken beyond use. You are not weak because you're trembling. You are human, and he came for humans. He knelt in the garden and suffered first, so that when we suffer, we would not have to suffer alone. Dear beloved of God, you do not need to hide, struggle, and fix everything alone. In Matthew 11:28, Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Come to me." The invitation is personal. It's not fix yourself, then come. It's not get stronger, then I'll see you. It's just come as you are right now. All who are weary and burdened, he's talking to you. The worn out, the holding back tears, tired. The I can't do this anymore, tired. The I want to give up, tired. He knows the weight you carry, and he doesn't dismiss it. He draws near to it. And I will give you rest, not demand, not critique, rest. This is a promise. But maybe you were wondering, what kind of rest? Because I've tried naps. I've tried silence. I've even tried prayer, and I'm still tired. And that's where we need to go deeper into something emotionally healthy spirituality teaches so beautifully. God's rest isn't escape, it's presence. It's not the absence of problems. It's the presence of God with you in them. A place where your soul can exhale, even when your circumstances don't change. Because emotional health isn't about pretending you're fine. It's about bringing your full self, even the messy, undone parts, into the light of God's love. You cannot keep suppressing your feelings, calling it faith, and expect to be whole. Jesus doesn't want your performance. He wants you, honest, exhausted, real you. And maybe today, real faith looks like coming to him with empty hands and letting him hold you in what you can't carry anymore. So, dear friend, I hope you always remember this. Being tired doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you've failed. It means you're human. And humans get tired, even the ones who love Jesus deeply. You're not broken because you need rest. You're not less spiritual because you feel empty. You're not a disappointment to God because you're not on fire right now. Some of the most faithful people in the Bible reached the end of themselves. Elijah begged God to take his life under a tree. David said, "My tears have been my food day and night." Even Jesus sweat blood in Gethsemane, overwhelmed and undone. So why do we pretend we have to keep pushing, smiling, performing, even when we are running on fumes? Can I say something hard? Some of us, without realizing, have confused burnout for obedience. We have been taught to hustle for our worth, even in church. Show up, serve, smile, be strong. But what if real strength is surrender? What if it's okay to admit, I'm tired, and I need help? And what if Jesus is not waiting for you to get it together, Sif, but waiting for you to fall into his arms? You don't need to prove your faith by how much you can carry. Sometimes the most faithful thing you can do is rest. And I know that's not always easy to say out loud. But friend, you don't have to wear burnout like a badge of honor. You don't have to earn your rest. You are loved, even here, especially here. As we draw near to the end, if you've been carrying all this alone, the exhaustion, the guilt, the unspoken weight, this is your invitation to lay it down. Not to fix it all, but to finally name it, feel it, and bring it before the one who already sees through journaling. I know it's not always easy to write when your heart feels this heavy. But what if we didn't try to make it pretty or polished? What if we just sat together in the garden, you, me, and Jesus, and put some of that weight into words? Let's journal together. You don't have to get it right. You just have to be real. Here are a few questions we can sit with. What are you carrying right now that feels too heavy to name out loud? What do you feel guilty or ashamed about when it comes to being tired? What experiences in your past or present have made you feel like you should be guilty or ashamed for feeling tired? Where do you sense Jesus inviting you to rest today, even if it's just one small step? Breathe, pause, right like Jesus is listening, because he is. Not to correct you, but to be with you in it. No fixing, no pressure, just presence, just love. I know that it might be a lot. Maybe it will bring up tears, or maybe just silence. Either way, you are allowed to just be here. No pressure, no performance, just presence. Let me pray with you. Let these words hold you. If you don't have your own right now, Jesus, you see the one listening right now. You see their weariness, the kind of tired that sinks deep into the bones. You see the weight they've been carrying, quietly, faithfully, sometimes even tearfully, and you don't rush them. You don't demand they get it together. You simply open your arms and say, "Come." So we come, not with strength, but with surrender. Not with answers, but with open hands. Jesus, thank you that we don't have to be strong for you to stay, that we don't have to pretend with you, that our tiredness doesn't scare you away, it draws you near. Would you be near to this heart right now? Would you speak rest over them? Not just sleep, but soul-deep rest. The kind that calms the noise, the kind that silences shame, the kind that says you are safe here. Help them know that your arms are not crossed. They're open. You are not disappointed. You're present. Hold them tonight, or today. Whatever moment this is, meet them in it, and remind them they are not alone. They are not lazy. They are not failing. They are loved, held, carried by you. Amen. That marks the end of today's devotional. If this spoke to your heart today, take a moment to breathe, not just physically, but spiritually. Let today be the day you stop calling yourself lazy and start listening for Jesus in your weariness. And if you're still in the middle of the fog, that's okay. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're becoming, and He's with you. If this encouraged you, consider subscribing or sharing it with someone else who might be feeling the same heaviness. Let's walk this journey honestly, together. And until next time, may you find rest, not just for your body, but for your soul. You are deeply loved.